Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Tiana here, of course. I know it's been quite a long time again, and I know I said I was going to give you guys an update, so hopefully in my next, I have like some ideas and things. It's just putting those ideas into fruition. Today I'm going to be trying out the most expensive foundation that I have ever tried out. A lot of you guys probably already know which one it is, but I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and get right into the video. Pore VIB sale is literally, I believe it starts tomorrow. Today is the 8th. I am going to be trying out the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection foundation, and you guys look, it's still in the wrapper, so you guys know this is legit. Like, I have not touched this at all. It is in the wrapper. And I'm also going to be trying out the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I love the foundation from Lancome, so I'm really excited to try out the concealer. This is also still in the package. I'm sure you guys have heard all about this foundation. You've seen a lot of people try it out at this point, but I'm finally getting around to trying it out, and just in time for the sale. Ooh, look at this. This is nice, and I'm sure you guys have already seen this 1,000 times probably at this point, but yeah, I'm late, and this is really nice. Like, the bottle feels really nice. The frosted like glass kind of reminds me of the Estee Lauder foundation. That could just be like a luxury thing, because I don't try a lot of like high-end luxurious foundations. So love the top. Oh, I got the shade medium deep 27, and I believe I used like a like one of the foundation pickers on Sephora. I think I put in like my Fenty foundation color and then went from there, so hopefully this is the right shade. I'm gonna try my best to use as much Sephora products today as possible, so that way I can link everything down below so you guys know what to shop for the sale. But I don't have a primer, so if you guys know of any good primers that are sold at Sephora, let me know down in the comment section what your suggestions are. So today I'm just going to be going in with my Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. I really like this one. Ever since they like redid the packaging, I don't know, I loved it before they redid the packaging, but I've just been loving it even more. I already did my brows as well, and I used my Benefit. Always get these mixed up, so I had to reach for it, but I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I always use the shade 5, but I think I'm gonna go up a shade because I haven't really been liking how dark my brows have been lately. So I think I'm gonna go up one shade to, I think they have 0.5, so I think I'm probably gonna go to 4.5, if not 4.5, 4. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get that this week as well. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze out some on the back of my palm. Ooh, it is very liquidy. Was not expecting that, so maybe I do want to shake it up. Ooh, okay. So just kind of like lightly brushing it into one side of my face first. This is definitely magical. Very skin-like, what it like really says. But it covers, like, I don't feel it, and it looks really good. Like, the color looks really good, like even just on the back of my hand. So of course, as you know, like as you're, you know, picking up the foundation with the brush, like it looks really good on the back of my hand as well. I feel like the higher end the foundation, sometimes I like the shades are wonky. So I really was not expecting a lot from the shade. I was like, okay, yeah, I can make it work. But wow, like this is nice. It's a little oily, obviously, in here, but like looking in the mirror, I can't tell, but obviously with the lights and stuff shining on me, I can see it. But it doesn't even feel like I applied anything on my face. The first layer, I will say this side was a little bit heavier, so I'm gonna go in on this side first with the second kind of like half layer, because as you can see, I have like a blemish here that you can still see, and I wait to see how it dries down with like powder and everything. Second layer, and you can see it covered it up a little bit more. It's still there, but I'm not even gonna trip over that. Doesn't even compare to the amount that you would use of another foundation, so it kind of gives me a little bit more comfort knowing that like this foundation is this expensive, but then you only need like 2 drops. Like because it spreads so nicely. It feels amazing. It's buildable. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer now, and like I said, this is the all over concealer by Lancome. It says multitasking. It's up to 24 hours comfort and wear. Got the shade 495 Suede W, and this is probably the nicest feeling concealer packaging that I've ever felt. Like, it just feels really nice, and it has like structure to it. It actually feels like a mini Lancome foundation. Like, that's literally what it feels like, except the glass is not frosted. But as far as like the structure, it literally feels like a mini Lancome foundation. So I'm just living over here for these luxury products, because I have been on drugstore and been loving it. So see, ooh, okay, we don't have to do anything super brightening today. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit here and a little down here. So what are you guys going to be getting for the Sephora sale? Definitely leave down your recommendations below. I know that I need to restock on a couple of things, and I'm looking for a primer, and I really want to try one that Sephora has. Go in with powder, and I'm going to be using the Fenty powder. This is in the shade Hazelnut. Before I put the powder over here, you can see that it is more of a luminous finish, and that's completely fine, because most of the time I do always set my concealer either with a pressed powder or with a loose setting powder, as I'm doing right now. So, but I would say that you can see how luminous it is. If that's something that's not up your alley, then you might not want to go with the Lancome concealer. The foundation also is not it doesn't dry down matte either, so I wasn't expecting the concealer to dry down matte. I don't know if they sell, I'm not exactly sure if they sell Beauty Bakery at Sephora. I don't believe they do, but this is the bronzing powder that I've been using lately. I've absolutely been loving it, and I don't think I'm gonna be looking for another bronzing powder. I think I'm just gonna try to find the full size of this, because I got this at Target. This is the Beauty Bakery Bite Size Snackaroons bronzer, and this is in the shade Perfect Blend. So I absolutely love it, because I think it is the perfect blend between like a bronzy warm tone shade and like almost kind of like a blush almost, because I bring it up towards my cheek area. Also, if you guys have not heard about the Sephora and Kohl's collaboration, it is amazing, especially for those of us that live in more rural areas. I live out in the country, and always, like, everyone would always be talking about new things at Sephora, and I will always have to just order it online and wait a whole week to get it. Like, one of the first days they opened up the store, the revamped Kohl's store, I was there. And that's when I bought the Pat McGrath foundation, and I bought like a couple of other things, and everything was in stock. It was amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Jackie Aina palette. I'm not exactly sure if they're still carrying Jackie's palette in Sephora, but I'm going to be going in. I don't do a lot of eyeshadow anymore. I don't know, I just save time and just apply liner and lashes and go. So I'm only gonna do a couple of shades today. I'm gonna do ginger and edges and just kind of mix those two, and that's pretty much it. I don't know, no one's really in the market for a good setting spray. I have heard that I think it's the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray is really good. So I think that is probably the one that I'm going to get. Hopefully no one else snatches it up before I get it, but I've heard that one's really good. So if you have any recommendations for setting sprays, let me know down in the comment section below, because I'm also looking for one of those as well. Okay guys, so I've popped on some lashes and mascara, and now I'm going to move on to my eyes. I also realized that I don't do highlighter as much anymore. I don't know, I just don't reach for highlighter anymore. Do you all still do highlighter? I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm tripping. I just don't. I'm just like in and out the door. And plus, I just always think about wearing a mask because I feel like mask is my first priority. I'm like, no one's gonna see my highlighter unless I literally have it like all the way up here. Nobody's gonna see my highlighter. No one's gonna see my highlighter. I have been doing lashes more, so that's something that I picked up more since wearing masks. So yeah, I guess it kind of like takes the place of highlighter. So I'm gonna line my lips today with the NYX Lip Pencil in Espresso. And now I'm going in with my Fenty lip cream in the shade Cookie Jar. I think I'm gonna top it with some of my Fenty Gloss Bomb. I am out. I'm looking real low on this, so I'm gonna have to repurchase this week. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It's been a long time since I've looked in the viewfinder and seen my face done, but to just kind of like overview everything that I tried out today, the Pat McGrath foundation is the truth. Like, it is worth the money. And I know it's a lot of money, but even if you have 10% off, that's something. So I definitely recommend getting this foundation if you like a lightweight buildable foundation that's just gonna go on just very smooth and easy. So definitely recommend this foundation. If you don't have it, get it. If you're out of it, repurchase it if you want. Then the Lancome Taunt Idol Ultra Wear All Cover Concealer, all over concealer. I actually really do like this concealer because I like when I have a more hydrated under eye, because I go right in with powder. I don't mind a more hydrating concealer, but if you don't really like a luminous concealer, then I would probably stay away from this. But as long as you can just kind of like set it with setting powder, then I think it'll be fine. Okay guys, so that was my first video back in forever, and I'm so excited that I got a chance to try out the Pat McGrath foundation to give you guys my opinions. Always thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you definitely want to see more, then please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe so you don't miss when I next upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.